Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my week 8 pregnancy update. So let's go straight in with the symptoms. Oh my goodness, I thought last week was like not good. Week 8 has been awful. I mean, when you compare to other women's pregnancies, you know, mine hasn't been terrible. But considering when I compare it to my first pregnancy, it's just been so much worse. So my nausea is still all day, every day. Luckily, I still haven't thrown up yet, which is great. But it's just constant, especially in the car. In the car, it's really bad. Dizziness as well. I've had a lot of dizziness this week. Well, the week just gone. And aversions. I've had a lot of food aversions. So right now, for some reason, I can't stand anything sweet. Even carrots, anything sweet has to be savoury. A lot of carbs, like, you know, just bread, crumpets, cereal, potatoes, just anything savoury. It's all I can deal with pretty much. I've been trying to obviously still eat healthy, and things like carrots and like leeks. We had a leek pie the other day, which leeks, you know, when you roast them, they go quite sweet. I was trying to mix it with the potatoes. So that was actually, you know, I'm still trying to get nutritious food in me, but it's just really been quite difficult. And I, before this pregnancy, had such a sweet tooth. Like, I would have a dessert every single night without fail. And like last week, I had a dessert, I think, twice in the week, which is mad for me. Like, yeah, so sweet things really, I feel really, and they make me feel really sick. I'm trying to think of any other symptoms I have. Well, spots. They're actually week 7 I had spots as well, and I forgot to mention. So this is kind of the leftovers of the week 7 spots. But yeah. Also, under eye bags. I've just been so exhausted. That's the main one. Actually, I wanted to mention is fatigue. I have just been this last week so exhausted. Doesn't matter what I do. I literally just want to lie on the sofa all day. I just feel so tired. I feel a little bit of guilt of, you know, not playing as much with my daughter and that. But I also, you know, I have to give myself some grace. And also, if you're experiencing the same thing, we have to just, you know, let ourselves rest. Especially if you're like me and you're still breastfeeding throughout the night as well. You're going to be tired, of course. You're growing a human, so, you know, just give yourself a little break whenever you can. Also been feeling very sensitive, very emotional. Yeah, just silly things will just make me just really emotional and just a bit strange, like, I don't know. And also, I don't know if it's a bit TMI, but this is a symptom that you're probably experiencing, because I did experience it with my last one as well. There's very sensitive nipples and swollen nipples. I think I experienced it around the same kind of weeks on my last pregnancy as well. So that's a bit sore, especially like I said, because I'm still breastfeeding. But yeah, so overall that's been my symptoms. I mean, I was so tired. Normally I film this video on a Sunday because my pregnancy weeks start on a Monday and then obviously end on the Sunday. But I just couldn't do it yesterday. I was just so tired. To the point, like, I don't even want to cook dinner. I needed to water my plants. Even like getting up to go for a wee, it seems over the top, but I've just been feeling so exhausted. So today I feel a little bit more upbeat and feel like I have a little bit more energy. So today is actually the Monday. So technically today I've started my week 9. So yeah, so I decided today to film my week 8. Yeah, while I could. Okay. So now I'm going to put in the clip that I took talking about baby at week 8. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've just entered my week 9. So let's go back to week 8. So this is baby at week 8. So as you can see, the limbs,
There's kind of hands and feet, sort of like they're just starting to, come out. The ear, the eye there. You can't really see too much, but if you look, you can kind of see the formation of a little nose and mouth. In this app, the little tail is still present. In some other apps, it says it's gone, but in this one here, it still shows a little tail. You can see the spinal cord and the ribs there. And if we go like this is the size of baby. So it's 2.3 centimeters and 2 grams. And so then if we go back here, oops. And okay, we can look at the scan images of week 8. So there you can see there's 2 little twins there on week 8. And there's the 3D scan, which how amazing is that? So that's that. And then okay, so then here is the little summary of week 8. So it says, it's a boy. No, wait, it's a girl. Your baby's reproductive organs will either become testes or ovaries. Even though the sex of your baby was determined at conception, the gonads took until now to become one or the other. If you'd like to find out your baby's sex before birth, you'll have to wait a little longer until this can be seen using ultrasound. Most gender scans are not available until week 17. If you can't wait, you could opt for a type of blood test called non-invasive prenatal testing. Okay, in other news, your baby is beginning to move around in the fluid-filled amniotic sac inside your uterus, which continues to expand and grow. The previously 2-chambered heart has now developed into a tiny, perfect replica of a fully grown adult heart, with 4 chambers, working to pump the blood around the body. The bones of your baby's arms and legs will start to firm up, and the trunk will straighten. So yeah, that's week 8. And also here, if we go to the size of what baby was at week 8, it says a cola bottle, a snail, or a grape.
Okay, so now we've seen baby, and I just feel like it's amazing how, it's literally only like the size of, I can't remember what it said, but just still so small, like an inch or so, and it's just got all of its organs almost. It's, pretty much looking like a baby, but with just like a larger head. Everything's almost in place, and I just find it amazing how it's just so small, but already so complex. And it's so exciting how it's already basically looking like a tiny little baby. I've only done, I think this is my 4th update, and from the first update I did, where it literally was just like a tadpole, not even, to now where it looks like a mini baby. It's just amazing what our bodies can do. So yeah, I just love looking at my baby apps, and it's just so exciting. And as I said in my last video, I just cannot wait for my 12-week scan to see baby. So yeah, now I suppose let's just go into the bump update. So as I said last week, I still don't have a bump, but I can definitely tell that I'm feeling a bit more bloated. That's another symptom actually, is now when I eat, I feel a lot more bloated. And apparently I saw online that the reason for this is because our pregnancy hormones actually slow our digestion so that we can absorb more nutrients. But because we're slowing our digestion, we can feel more bloated, and we can feel more, we can get acid reflux and things like that, because all of our food is still bunged up at the top a little bit. So yeah. But anyway, let me just show you, get my jeans out the way. Let me just show you the belly. Again, it's still very low, but I feel like you can see a slight more, you know, protrusion. Again, up here will be food. So just focus more on the bottom bit. So yeah, definitely I feel like it's sticking out a tiny bit more. Yeah, so I can feel that this is all food, I'm a bit bloated. So yeah. Okay guys, so that is my week 8 update. As I say in all of these updates, I hope this was helpful, I hope this was interesting. If you're pregnant, then maybe we had some things in common and we can, as I say every time, go along this journey together. And yeah, I'm just so grateful. Like, the weeks go by like that, to be honest. Like, the fact that I'm almost, I mean, I'm 1 week away from 10 weeks, and it's just gone so fast. And I think sometimes, you know, not all of us, but especially me, I've been so lucky to never have experienced a miscarriage, that I feel like sometimes we can take each week for granted. And I try and sit back and think, another week's passed and I've been lucky enough to have my baby for another week and everything's fine. Well, hopefully, you know, I haven't had any kind of ultrasound or anything yet, but you know, everything seems to be progressing. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.